today. And you guys know the difference as well. When we launched it 4 years back, it was just with only 8 odd features. Today, we have more than 50 odd features. And most importantly, we have been adding more and more features. Just to give you a few features, what we have been doing it, especially in the OI Pulse. So earlier, there are minor things which is getting done, but some of you would not have noticed it. Some of you, if you're already an OI Pulse member, I'm pretty sure you would not have noticed some of the things which we have done it, because there are plenty of things wherein we get the feedback from all of you and then we keep adding them. So I don't know whether you have looked at the event days. So this particularly used for the OI Pulse budget sessions. So if you look at it, we have started providing the event days for the last 5 years. So we started in 2020, but we are ensured that 2019 data is also available. So going forward, this data will be added every year for the budget. So you will be able to play for the budget. And especially in the option chain page, many people requested me, Shiva, can you also add the charts in this particular page? Is it possible for you to add the charts? So currently, this will be your default structure. Once you click on the column setting here, do you see certain things here? You will be able to add the intrinsic. You'll be able to add the premium, combined premium. If you wanted to look at the straddle, you'll be able to do it. You can also look at the chart. I'll just remove this IV data so that you guys will be able to see that very clearly. Okay, and you can also look at the open and high and open and low in this page itself. Okay, so if you wanted to see what was the open and high, open and low, all these changes have been added. Now you can look at what is the open and high on that particular strike, whether it got hit or not. Everything can be looked at in 1 second. So in case if there is an open and high, you just include it here, you will be able to see it. Now, I wanted to see this chart of 48,000 where I can see it. Just click on this. It will automatically open up the chart for 48,000. You wanted to see a particular strike and you wanted to get into the particular one, you will be able to open up that particular chart. And most importantly, click on this show trade history, which is going to be very unique. Even the trading view, paid subscription will not provide you that. Though we are starting to give you the open interest data, we are also going to be giving you the trade history of each and every trade. If there is a sudden trade, if it is in the live market, you will be able to see it. So if it is, there is a sudden trade of like in a 1K volume or like in a 1 lakh volume or 2 lakh volume, and you will be able to see it pretty quickly here. All the live data, which is going to be happening real time from the trading view, you will get that in that chart itself. So that is something which you guys have not seen with anyone, which we are providing it to you. You will be able to see the combined straddle premium, combined premium, and then how much is the premium left and how much is the intrinsic value of these calls and strikes. The delta value of both call and the put are available on either side. All this are newly added. I know many of you would not have seen this. Yes, we are going to be sharing this recording as well. How many of you have not seen this feature that it is added so many things in the column setting which you have not noticed it at all? Many, right? Yes. So guys, this is for you to do it. And people who have been asking me, Shiva, like, what is the other things which we have done? I don't know how many of you have looked at the EOD analyzer. This is one more feature. I think I've showed you last time, but we have made some improvements in that. Here again, you will be able to see the current month, right? Why don't we look at the data here on the chart side? Yes, you will be able to see the chart view. Plus, you wanted to see the cumulative view, that is for the 3 months put together, you will be able to see it. Now, I don't want to see the chart. Now, I wanted to see a date range data. That means you will be able to see the futures and the equity of all the stocks which is there in the FNO segment. You will be able to see the equity data. You will be able to see the futures data and also the equity, the spot value. Now, whether you wanted to see the range for the last 7 days, last 30 days, or last 65 days. If you look at the last 365 days, Nifty has moved within a range of 5,000 points, Bank Nifty 8,000 points, Fin Nifty 3,500. Sensex, just ignore it at this current juncture because we don't have the data of the last previous year. But once we add that, you should be able to see the Sensex and BankX as well. But other than that, you will also be able to see the cumulative volume that got traded and what was the high, low during this period. And everything is available in a single click for you. So you wanted to look at for a particular stock. I wanted to see Adani Ports chart. I can just click on here. It will open up the Adani Port charts. You will be able to see it on different time frames, whatever that you wanted it. Okay, so please pardon me, my system is a little slow today, considering I've been having a session all through and I've not shut down the systems. But here you can choose the time frame and you can analyze the data, whatever that you wanted it. And most importantly, compared to the earlier one's version of the OI Pulse, the new version is going to be at least 15 to 20% faster. We have made the changes. You would have started to experience that from Tuesday, Wednesday. We have been making a lot of changes in terms of the servers and how we are hosting the data. And you will be seeing a little more faster compared to the previous experience. One more reason, earlier you guys needed to click on here for the one click. Now you don't require that. You don't need it to go to this old website, which is available in OI Pulse. It will be still be operational for some time, but pretty soon you will see the OI Pulse new feed, like in a new tab is also going to be available. So how should I be accessing it? You can open any browser. Earlier, if you're using only one-click browser, Edge browser, you needed to open the one-click also in the same one. Not anymore. You will be able to open in any browser. Just click on one-click.trade. Okay, one-click.trade. Okay, so now if you look at this is the new portal which we are going to be like, and we have launched it as a soft launch, but now it is fully functional for everybody. So what you needed to do, if you wanted to access the new portal, just click on one-click.trade. One-click.trade, it will automatically take you into the new portal. You'll be able to see the plan page. You will be able to see the favorite settings, whatever that you wanted to. You will be able to set everything here. Beginning of this, I'll just tell you what are the things which we have made it happen here. You needed to add the brokers. Yes, we have given you access to add all the brokers here. So be it AC Agarwal, Alice Blue, Asta, Choice, Dan, Expresso, Finvicia, Five Placer, Flat Trade, Fires, Goodwill, Jainam, Kotak Neos, Nirmal Bank, Pro Stocks, Trade Smart, Upstocks, Zebu, Zerodha, all are here. You can add them based on the data. Once you add the data, you just needed to click on here. All the brokers will get displayed. And in case if you require any help in opening up or adding up any broker, when you choose that particular broker, you will also get a video on how to add that broker. So don't worry how to add the client ID. And in this scenario, it's very pretty simple and straightforward. If you're adding like a Zerodha, you needed to enter the user ID, the API key, API secret key, how you needed to tag your name. Every bit of information is being shared here. So once you do that, beginning of the day, you just needed to come here, generate the token. So after 8 a.m. every day, you guys needed to generate the token. Once you generate the token, you just needed to click on the play button. Once you click on the play button, I'll just close and open it so that you are aware. So this is how the trading window will open after 8 a.m. Okay, so now you're all set. You can view the broker name. Earlier, you will not be able to see the broker name. Now you will be able to see the broker name. Plus, you can quickly shift from one broker to another from here itself. Imagine if I have positions in one, say, for example, I've taken opening trade in Espresso. I'm expecting the price to keep on moving it. And I don't want to close it. Okay, I can just quickly move from here to here without going any out of the window, and it will still hold all your positions, whatever that you're taking it here. Now, okay, so people have been asking me, Shiva, like, and how was your morning trade? I think in the morning today, we had the mentoring program. I explained them what are the things which we did, how we took the trade, and especially we went on the call side. These are the trades which we were showing for, like, and how you needed to do the basket order, which I will be showing you now. So a small, like a straddle or a strangle chart, how you needed to do it. There are plenty of new things which we have added in this particular portal. What are the things? First and foremost, you will be quickly able to move from one broker to another without any glitch here. Plus, this new site is going to be a lot more, at least 30 to 40% faster compared to the old one, purely because the way that we fetch the data from the brokers. Okay, so earlier we were relying only on the APIs. We have now advanced it. So you should be able to see a significant fast in terms of the speed and the execution. I'll also show you what, because many people ask me, Shiva, at around 3 o'clock, we are not normally able to enter large quantity. I'll show you how we have done it today so that it will give you a clue. Now, what was my morning trade? My morning trade was purely on the call side, though the data and everything was on the put side today. So what was the reason for me to go and take a trade on the call side? I'll tell you the reasons here. Okay, so this is something which we have discussed last evening when we discussed also the OI data and everything was trying to be positive, like in a negative. But today, with the global parameters and everything, market moved high. Okay, market moved high. From there, after the gap up, it started to falter. I was only looking at this particular territory. This is the area wherein I'm just looking for the trade. By 9:22, the open and high on the put side got hit. I couldn't enter on the open and high because I saw the markets late. So I couldn't enter here. By the time the open and high concept is completely done. Then based on yesterday's data and based on support of yesterday, I try to play this particular level using this level as my stop loss. Why? This is my morning VWAP, sorry, the previous day VWAP, which will normally be strong till 10:30. So I was using this level as my stop loss, entered the trade here using all this quick entry and exit. So if you look at my trade timings, this will give you a clue. There it is, the order book. Guys, one more thing, new feature which we have added in the order book as well. You will be able to see what is the order price at which it got placed and then the trade happened. So you don't need to go and look at the trade book. You can all look at the details from the order book page itself. You'll be able to see the order book, order price, and also the traded price. Now, the trigger price will come into the picture in case if you're placing a limit order and so on. Just give me a second. Okay, so in this scenario, you are able to see all, you can see my orders at 9:23, we entered on this one. And then by 9:24, 9:25, I started to average at 9:30. You can clearly look at it, holding the positions. And 9:33 odd levels, I think the candle would have got closed it somewhere around the territory. Yes. So 9:32, we are out. So this is a candle. We entered the support territory candle. And then once it came near to my support territory, looking to add more in this one, and this candle itself, I got an exit. So this is a quick, fast-paced, like in a scalping, which we done it. And the next entry, just ignore this one. These are like in a trades which we were taking it during the session today to showcase how we took the support and the resistant trades and so on. So this is a 122,600 PE, which we took it at 11:14. Once the breakout happened on the downside, this is the trade which we took it. Why we took this trade? We went on the rejection for the VWAP. Once it has started to fall with the volume, the two candle theory got formed here and the super trend rejection came in here. This is a VWAP rejection, which we played around the 11:15 odd mark. So these two candles is more than sufficient. So these are the morning trades which we took. And in terms of the feature here, what we have done here beautifully, you will be able to export this data. So someone who wanted to see, Shiva, at the end of the day, I wanted to see where exactly I've done the trade and where exactly it got executed. And I wanted to just filter it out. Okay, so a particular time or a particular, like only the executed or only the rejected, how you wanted to look at it, whichever the strike you wanted to say, for example, I just wanted to see the particular strike. I'll remove this. I'll just wanting to see 22,600 PE. Okay, so here I'll get a clue where exactly I bought it, where exactly I sold it, what is the range, whether it has triggered my profit or a stop loss or everything. You should be able to see this. This is going to be a beautiful addition for all the people who wanted to download the reports and then track it. Now, one more thing which we have done. Can you see a small settings button here? Click on here, column setting. Here you can choose whichever column you wanted it. Earlier, we didn't give you the column book. Now we have given you the columns as well. You should be able to add the columns, or say, for example, I don't want to remove some columns here. I don't want this. I don't want this. And I don't want anything else. If you see that, you just remove it, automatically those columns will disappear. You can shrink it. And further, if you wanted to move the columns, that is also possible. I wanted to move the action column here. That is also possible. Now, save the column position. It will automatically save it for next time. You don't need it to open it and then redo it again. Next, you can also place the target and stop loss without even you having an order. If you have a target and a stop loss, without even you having a position, you will be able to place it. So beginning of the day, I can set my target 10,000 and I can set the loss also 10,000 so that whichever comes first in the opening trade, it goes and hits it. You wanted to edit it, use this button. You wanted to close it or cancel it, use this button. Now, someone who wanted to hide the M2M because I don't want to emotionally looking at my M2M through the day, just hide the M2M using a button. You can also show the M2M pretty quickly. So these are some things which we have given it to all of you in the new portal. The new portal is oneclick.trade. Now, if you think this is more exciting, I'll show you something more exciting as well. So you will be seeing the funds page. Let's get into the basket order page. Okay, so guys, now I think we have another 8 more minutes for the offer to start. Before that, I wanted to show you all the features so that you guys know what you're going to be getting it in the new one-click.trade. Now here, we have given you something interesting. Clear all orders, place orders in the tranches. If you're using large order book, place all orders and clear the orders. That can be done. You can also save and load your baskets. How? I'll just show you this. If you are in a market, you do not know which strategy to deploy. All you needed to know is whether it is a bullish market, bearish market, range bound, big move. If you're expecting the markets to be bullish, again, under which we have given you several options like long bull call spread, bull put, call ratio back spread, long calendar with calls, bull condor, bull butterfly, range forward, long synthetic future. All you needed to do is just select any one of the strategies and automatically you will get the default strikes which our AI team will be working on. So here you get to see the prices and everything, and you will also be seeing the strikes here. Now, I wanted to move around the strikes. Can you see the payoff graph here? It automatically changes based on your strike, what you are selecting it. So we are not going to say that this is the strike which you needed to work on. You can, in a single click, change the strikes. And if you wanted the lot size to be 10 for all, you just needed to select it here and you will immediately see the lot size getting changed. And once this is done, you can delete it here if you want, or you can see the max profit and what is the max loss, how many days left for this, and what is the risk reward. Every bit of information is here. Only looking at this, you can just place the orders. One click, it would have placed your orders. Considering the market is closed, you can clearly see the orders are getting rejected. But if you're doing it during the market times, you can move from one strategy to another easily. Plus, if you wanted to add, Shiva, I wanted to add one more strike here. You can use this button, select whichever strike you wanted it, just add to basket. You see it, it'll add. Now you can save it with the name. It's Shiva1. And you can also give a basket node, whether it is bullish, bearish, or whatever that you wanted it. And then you can add it. Next time when you come here, load the basket, which is there as Shiva1 or Shiva new or whatever it is, and you can open this. If you don't want it, just remove it. It will automatically disappear because after some time, if you feel that that particular strategy is not giving you the reward, you can just remove it. Now, if you open it, it will automatically open this. Just see this long calendar. I'm just going and loading my Shiva, opening it. In a second, it will load. And in a second, you will be able to place the orders. If you go to the order book, already your orders will be getting placed and you don't need it to do anything. Plus, what we have also done is we have not only given you the strategies here, you can also look at the various strategies which is available, long bar straddle, long iron butterfly, long strangle. All you needed to do is just choose that and system will automatically tell you how much profit and loss. Next, in case Shiva, like, and I'm not really comfortable placing it here, I wanted to see the option chain page and then place it myself. Click on the show option list. Here you will get everything. You will also get a clue, the complete, whatever the option chain which you're looking at it, long buildup or short buildup, what is happening. You can also look at the OI data here. You can also look at the Greeks like the theta, gamma, and the vega, delta. Everything is available here. You can also look at the premiums, straddle premium, the combined premium, the intrinsic value and everything. Now you can also add the basket here itself and then place the orders. So this particular one, it is work under progress, but all other things are done. Once you are closing this, all your baskets will be available here. You can just click on a button to place it. You can place orders and clear orders. Once it places the orders, it will also cancel your orders or the clear the orders which is available. So this is again a new functionality which we have done it for all of you. So now, This, I know it is way too much for the newcomers. Newcomers, I don't think you guys will be using it. For newcomers, what is that which you wanted it? You wanted a quick entry and execution, right? Just see here. Imagine I wanted to do a large order here. Okay, 1,200 orders. Can you see Bank Nifty? What is going to be the limit? The exchange limit is like a 900. So automatically, when I'm placing the orders, just see here, I'm trying to buy the call. Can you see it is getting rejected? But automatically, the slicing will be done by us. Within a second, can you see within a second, you will be able to go up to like 7 times. If you are really fast enough, 7 times. And we have given an option for you, wherein if your broker is supporting with a good ABS speed, you can go up to 4,500 into 7. That means you can almost literally create positions up to 9, 18, almost 25,000 odd quantities within a second. That is in Bank Nifty. So someone asked me, Shiva, like, what was how, like in a 3 p.m. move? Because we recommend TradeSmart and Espresso at this current juncture. If you look at today, because I wanted to see whether the large orders, whether you guys are needing to be comfortable, right? This 92,000 quantity we entered and exited between the 3 p.m. move. Okay, so this is a test one just to show you whether it is really possible for you to make that quick entry and exit. Just look at this. This is between 15:01 to 15:08. All these orders are after 3 p.m. move. So as someone who wanted to quickly enter, exit, we were trying everything. Everything goes pretty smooth. So someone who wanted to play a large quantity, looking at the hero or zero opportunity or looking at quick premium, which is available, I wanted to place a large orders. Everything is possible with this functionality. So close to 92,000 quantity. How many minutes we were there in the trade? If you look at it, 15:08, we were out. In 15:01, 15:02, we were in. That's it. So quick 5-6 minutes, if the market is in your favor or against you, you wanted to quickly book some profits, quickly book some losses, whatever that you wanted to do it, you should be able to do it. I don't think any other platforms at this juncture can provide you with all these functionalities along with all the features which we are doing it. It's never going to be possible. Even here, we have given you the predefined stop loss, predefined target, plus in case if you have a stop loss here that I will be showing it to you in the live markets, you should also be able to do a auto trailing using the stop loss here. And you can also do a auto trailing with your profits here. So once you set the profits here, 1.25, okay, and you're keeping the stop loss at 75,000 and you're using an automatic trailing. Once the price moves from 101 to 102, this one automatically will, every 1 rupee move, you will see a 1 rupee move happening here. So if there is a quick move towards 125 and you don't want the like in a target to be there, only trailing stop loss, because there are days wherein you will be able to see only the market keep on moving it. You can protect your 75,000 and the market will keep on give you additional bonus. Sometimes it can be 2 lakhs, 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs also. Still you have your stop loss here. You can revise it wherever it is wanting to do. Most importantly, all these stop losses are placed locally. Okay. And if you guys are closing the windows, it will get the stop losses will get removed. Why? All these stop losses are placed in your local server. And one advantage here is the brokers will not complaining you that you're revising your like in what to say the orders very frequently and we are going to be setting in like in penalty on you. No, though that is not going to be happening. The only disadvantage is if you happen to close the screen or if you happen to like if your internet goes down, then the stop loss will go off. Why? Because your stop loss is working only on your system. None of us will know what is your stop loss unless and until you tell us what is the stop loss at which you placed it. So this is again a game changer for all of you. With all this, you don't require now a different platform to access one click. One click can be accessed with using the same email address. Only difference is for OI Pulse, use OI Pulse. For one click, use other one.